everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Leslie with Black Dog Vintage, and I am bringing you a compilation, is that the word, compilation of hauls of, let's see, I only had a small haul from the flea market today. I'm kind of sad. So I'm adding the last two estate sale purchases I made. I went back to that estate sale. If you remember my video from Thursday, I went back to that estate sale, bought more twice, and then I went to the flea market today, and then I did get a small little auction win, so I'm throwing that in there. So, and trust me, it's probably not going to be a crazy long video still because you know, I'm going to try to, I'm going to try to tighten this up. But if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please take a second, hit that bell or hit the subscribe button right down below, hit the bell for notifications. I go live twice a week with vintage jewelry live sales. And those are on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern, Saturdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Saturday is vintage and vino night. It is like a live jewelry sale, auction, and happy hour all rolled into one, and it is so much fun. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. So please join me for that. So definitely hit that subscribe button. So we're going to start off with what I purchased on Thursday. So we're going to kind of try to do this in order here. So if I can, let's see. So everybody seemed to love the brooches and the rhinestone brooches and stuff. So let's start with those. All right, let's just get right into it. All right, so this little sparkly thing right here, I love anything Japan, which is this black background. This one is very, very pretty. I don't believe this one is signed. This one's really, really nice though. Love this. Look at that red. Almost looks like a rose. Super pretty. So that one, this one, look at this. Now this is, I believe this one is a Thelma Deutsch. Yeah. So this is very, very nice. Is that something there too? No. But I love, look at that AB right there. So Thelma Deutsch, she does some really pretty pieces. I've had some of her necklaces before. I don't know that I've had a brooch by her, but I've had necklaces. I've had a pair of earrings by her before. This might be the first brooch. This looks very old, but it's actually probably a little bit more modern. But that one's a nice one. I like the moon and star look. And look at that. Oof. Get your sunglasses out. This one's going to blind you. And this is an older Weiss. Gotta like that. That one is so pretty. So pretty. Love that blue, light blue AB. Always so beautiful. Always so nice. Look at this with the pressed glass. Kind of like little acorns. That one's really nice too. Very, very nice. Unsigned beauty. But that one's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, check this one out. How cool is this? I love it. It's massive and so unique and so cool. It's got a little fuzz up there. And these are all, kind of move, but it's so different. So different. Some of these I'm still researching. I don't think I've gotten to this one yet. It's kind of like a little Easter egg look. But some of these I haven't researched yet. So this one I haven't, to try to figure out if I can pinpoint a maker, if it's something unsigned or something. But that one, I haven't figured that one out yet. This one I just thought was really pretty. I just liked how vibrant those stones were. Also unsigned. Very pretty. You can hear Angel scratching in the background. Angel, stop. Look at that. That one's a really nice. I love Christmas tree brooches. And that's actually a Lisner. I'm not always a big fan of Lisner pieces, but this one's really quite nice. It was funny, this house that had all these beautiful pieces, the the brooches that I wouldn't normally, like the names that I wouldn't normally love, like Lisner, the pieces were nice. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Look at this with the black diamond cabochons. That's that grayish color. And then the pink and the red, it just all works so beautifully together. Look at how it's nicely dimensioned. That one is just so pretty. So pretty. This is probably Austrian. I'm thinking, I just love this. Just love this one. Just absolutely think this is beautiful. Love that color combination. And then look at that. Now, these are JJ. So again, like, you know, JJ, I like JJ. I used to work with a few collectors of JJ, of some of their more modern, like, you know, pieces that would came out in like the late 70s and 80s. You know, like those little cat with the, you know, trying to scoop out the goldfish, those types of brooches. But, you know, these JJ brooches, I was just like absolutely kind of blown away to find pieces like this. That one is so darn cute. And then I found this little JJ cherry brooch, so darn cute as well. Oh, am I missing a stone there? I am. Ooh, I guess I'm going to be looking for a little pink stone to replace that, but that's also JJ. So cute. Look at that. So fun. Look at that. And that is Weiss. Pretty darn awesome. And then if you remember, I had the uranium glass Weiss leaf like this, and then I found the pink. How fun is that? And look at that stone. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. So, so cool. And then look at the blue strawberry, blue enameling, and then the blue opaque stones. This is not signed, but I just thought that was pretty darn cool. Okay, this, my feeling is this is an unsigned Edley brooch. I found a few of the Edleys in that collection. I had to dig for them, but this one makes me feel like it is. It's that same color. And that, in terms of like the setting, is the same, like almost, I almost want to say it's like an aluminum looking setting. And that's what the other Edleys had. I don't know. Am I wrong? Am I right? I don't know. But look at this. It's a pressed check glass leaf, but I love how one side is clear and the other side is matte. It gives so much dimension to this brooch. It's absolutely stunning. Oops. Just stunning. Okay, look at this one. I love it. Iridescent glass, pressed glass flower brooch. This is an older one too. I don't see a mark on this one. Again, this is one that I'll probably research a little bit more, just because it just looks like there's got to be some kind of history to it. And then this one is in the yellow and the root beer colors. Definitely looks like this one could be Beau Jules or Judy Lee. Look at that. Look at those. It's a Givre glass. The roses. This is BSK. Surprise, surprise, BSK. Kind of a cool piece. Okay, these are pretty darn sweet. I have this in two different colors. So this is the first color. This is a maker's mark. It's very worn down, but you can kind of make out an S in there. It's hard to see it on here. Let me see. Almost make out an S right in here. did find it. I found it, actually I found this one, which it's friend. They're the same, they're friends. But I found this colorway. And this is Selene. So, and both of these have that little cartouche, but you can't really see anything on it. So they're just poorly printed or something. But these are Selene brooches. And I found the exact one in this colorway marked online. And so I am confident those are Selene, which that's actually kind of a rare brooch. So that was a great find. Look at this. This is beautiful. I love this kind of glass opal. That's the back. I had one of these and I swore it was a Coro, but I don't see a mark on this. I don't know. But yeah, I swore it was a Coro and the one that I had before. So I'm not sure. Then I got this one. Look at the pressed glass leaves in here. Absolutely stunning. And then, ooh, finally, last brooch in this bunch. Look at the lobster. I love him. I couldn't leave him behind. You guys, those of you guys who know me well, know I like my creepy crawly dudes. So that is all of the brooches out of that lot. So then for more costume, I did win an auction. And so in the auction, I won some more costume pieces. And so here's some of the costume pieces I won in the auction. This was an online auction. I won it a few weeks back and I finally got it. So we've got some milk glass in blue AB. And then this really pretty little flower power set. But then I got it. Oh, maybe that is just stained. I might have to see if I can somehow clean that. There's a little tiny chip in there, but see if I can clean that up somehow. But I thought that was really pretty. And then, excuse me, there is this beautiful brooch here, milk glass in black. And then there's matching earrings. So that is a fun one. And then this one, which is absolutely gorgeous, also unsigned. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful costume jewelry. So I'm gonna just go ahead and move a lot of this up here. Make some room. Okay. So these technically are costume as well. These are bangles. So this is the first one, and this is Alexis Bitar. And I just love the colors on that one. So this came from the estate sale, and this is about an 8-inch bangle. And I just thought that was pretty. Let me know what you think. But I just thought it was great. Just a great little bangle. And then there is this one, which was a peacock feather, at least I'm pretty sure. And also Alexis Bitar. And this one's an 8 1/4. And that's just a great bangle as well. So, couldn't pass those up. I really couldn't. I couldn't pass them up. So, just had to grab them. You know, sometimes you just can't, you can't snooze. Sometimes you just can't. Okay, so also from that estate sale, I picked up this bracelet. This is beautiful. mark 925 right there. And I believe this is citrine. Let's just double check. Yeah, sure is citrine. Yeah, it goes actually just past, but pretty sure that's just citrine. And this one measures 7 1/4 on the mandrel, and that is at the longer toggle. That's so pretty. Let's see, and then I got this pendant. Now it did come on this really long chain. You know, I'm kind of torn on if I'm going to sell. I got a lot of pendants. I'm torn on whether or not to sell them all on chains or just have the chains available, because some of these chains are long. Like this one is 20 inches long, so it's a long chain. I personally don't know that I'd want a chain this long, but it could just be available. I'm just going to set the chain aside. This pendant, it says, well, here it is first. So we have, this is Fordite right here. So I'm a personal, I love Fordite down here too. Fordite is taken, they use it as a stone now. I think it might even be classified as a stone, but it is actually the runoff of the paint from old automotive plants. And it would create this like dripping and these striations. And they would, whoever created it, they would take these hunks of this paint off the floor in these paint rooms, and then they would cut them apart, and you'd see all of the different drip lines from the paint like that. And they thought, oh, this looks like a stone. And then somebody started, you know, cutting them and then creating cabochons with them, and he'd get all these beautiful lines and everything. I have a few different pieces of Fordite, and they're so beautiful. I think that might be a little bit of Fordite up in the top. Oh no, that's a pearl. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at it through the camera. That's a pearl. Fordite, pearl, and CZ. And this is signed by the artist. This is handmade, and it says VRBAN Relic Design, and it's 925. So absolutely gorgeous pendant. Beautiful. I picked up these earrings at that estate sale that day too. I just thought these were really pretty. It's this is resin over this floral design, and then that's black jet, black onyx. And this is made by Ivy Woodrose, and this is the mark that she uses, or they use, and it's these are sterling. These are absolutely just so spectacular, as you can see. Very beautiful earrings. Okay, so from that day, I also got a few rings. So let's check these out. First ring, I love this one. This is a stone. At first, when I got it, I thought it was glass. I really didn't think it was a stone. Then I tested it. It tests in the, it's either in the chrysoprase emerald nephrite area, or it could have been the amethyst citrine quartz area. I'm really not 100% where we stand on this. This ring here, I love, and it sits at a size 8. This is a very high-end designer. So this is made by IPPOLITA Ippolita, and it's 925. Feel free to look them up. They still make jewelry to, right now. I think it's just Ippolita, IPPOLITA.com. Don't take me for my word on it. But this is gorgeous. And This color stone, I might have to ask Jen or something from Jen's Gems. I'm leaning towards peridot. I'm not 100%, but I'm leaning towards peridot. And look at all that faceting. It's gorgeous. They call this on their website. This ring is still available on their website. It's called the Rock Candy Ring. And it is, look at this. It is stunning. It is just stunning. Here, let me take my ring off. I'll put this one on. Yeah, this is just stunning on. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it is a real stone. It's real stone. So this is called Rock Candy. This style of ring is called Rock Candy on their website. And it is still available. This stone color is not available right now, but the citrine ring in this style with that size citrine currently is $895. So we'll have to, if you kind of do the math or whatever, and let's say this is peridot, which is on the same kind of level, or maybe even chrysoprase or something similar, probably price points. You know, this could have been an $895 ring new. What it will be after or on my sale, I don't think it'll be quite that much, but you know, now we know that this is a very quality piece, and this is man-made. So, and I mean, I don't know about the gemstone, but this is definitely a beautiful, beautiful piece. I'm thinking I don't know. This gemstone is just boggling my mind. It just, to me, I don't know. Is it peridot? I don't know. It's so pretty. Regardless, it's gorgeous. It is a gorgeous piece. Then I got this piece with the lapis. It has the same markings as those opal rings I had. But that is a really beautiful lapis. I really almost think that this is there, I don't know. It's just a hammered look. Maybe Israeli, maybe Saudi Arabian. I'm not positive. I'm not sure. It does have those little GGs like those other ones did. So let me know what you guys think. Okay, this ring, super pretty. Looks like it's just marked at 925. I will be retesting all of these just in case, but I do all my testing, so this one is marked 925, and this stone is, it's also marked 92, and it's marked 925 and 18 karat gold. Okay. Trying to test this. This is not testing very well, so I'm not really sure if this is just maybe glass. Not positive. Okay, so that's one tray. The second tray that we're going to do is the stuff I got yesterday. And maybe I'll hold off and do the rest in a different video since we're already 25 minutes in. All right, so this is what I got yesterday. Those are pretty earrings. I like those. I might just take them off the card. Oh, maybe not. I'll just put them there. Okay, look at this. Look at this lady. She's shaking her, is it maracas? I don't know. I was talking to Kirsten earlier and couldn't think of the name of it. I thought that was pretty. And I've got this bracelet. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And this is all from that estate sale. And this one, I think all I saw, Let's see, is there another mark here? Oh, there goes Angel. Can't tell. Is that a mark? Oh, that's a 925, but I don't see another mark. Nope. Nope. No other marks. So just a beautiful bracelet. That's all it is. A beautiful bracelet. Okay. Look at that. This is just a simple, super lightweight, very loopy, no pun intended, necklace. This is about 22 inches long. Look at nice little texture on there. And there is a little tag on here. And let's see. Something Italy. Diadema? Sounds like a medical condition. I'm not familiar with it. I hope that's not terrible to say. Diadema, Italy. Not sure about that one. Then I got a lot of different oh, I did get one pair of earrings. Let's say then I got a bunch of like necklaces on pendants, or pendants on necklaces. And then I got these little, just little circle earrings. Just simple. Sometimes you just need those little simple things. Okay, so then I got, okay, so you have to tell me, do I sell all of these on the necklaces or not? I don't know. All right, so look at that. That is one big, huge flippin' citrine. Let's make sure it is a citrine. Yep, sure is a citrine. That's a huge, I believe that's considered cushion cut, right? And that is AV. Not sure what AV is. I know that a few of you guys know what all these stand for, but I'm not sure which company AV is. But AV 925 Thailand, that is a massive, massive, massive citrine. Look at that, cushion cut citrine. And then we have, and then this is also on a little chain. And then this is just the cutest little, it's like a little bell, or it's not a bell because you can't, there's nothing in there, but it's just the cutest little drop pendant. So I grabbed that. And then look at this. Pretty sure that's native. The opal turquoise onyx inlay that is marked sterling. So pretty. Look at that. Okay. Then I grabbed that. And this is on a very long chain. Again, like, yeah, that's why I'm like, do I want to keep these on chains? That's why. And this is a really thick chain. And, oh, Paolo Romeo? Italy 925. It's a thick, 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 thick chain. But anyway, this is a very pretty pendant. And 14K and 925. The 14K is just on that little area and around. Yeah, it's pretty much just on that one little area. But let's test these stones really quick. The center stone is a big old aquamarine. The outside stones are blue topaz. So big, huge aquamarine, blue topaz. So very, very pretty piece. And regular pendant, not an enhancer. So beautiful. Where this is actually an enhancer. So this actually opens, but okay, that's a cool little bell. And what does it say? It says something. It says Mexico 925 something. Oh, it's an eagle. Eagle 21 maybe? I don't know, eagle something. I love this little bell though. The bell's cool. I think the bell's very cool. Let's see. That's kind of bugging me, that being all over there. Then I have this beautiful marcasite. Isn't that pretty? And that's marked 925 and Thailand. And then there is this. So this is also that Ivy Woodridge. That's her stamp on the back, Ivy Woodridge. And that's a really pretty one with the purple. I don't believe it matches the earrings that I had earlier, but it is really, really pretty. Okay, so that's all from the estate sale. So then I'm gonna move into some of the items that I got from that auction, online auction. So this is a rhodochrosite bracelet. This could be Native American. I'm not positive. It's definitely done in the style of. There are no marks on the inside, but it's so pretty. Great little cuff. And the cuff itself measures 6 3/4. So super pretty cuff. Very, very pretty cuff. This is a very large, also sterling silver, large in size, like actual physical size cuff. And this is some kind of agate, I believe. So pretty. Now let's see how large this is. I know this is a biggie. Yeah, 8 inches. It's an 8-inch cuff. So for those of you guys who have been looking for a larger size cuff, well, here we go. We got one. We got one for you. Okay, check this Moon and Stars brooch out. Kind of got almost like a Moon and Stars little theme going, because where's that Moon and Stars brooch? It's in here somewhere. Here somewhere. Here it is. Got a little Moon and Star thing going on here. How cute is that? Look at this. So this is absolutely gorgeous. We have a C-clasp, an old style hinge. This can rock up and can be a pendant. This down here, let's see what it says. Handmade. All right. This, I believe, is real turquoise. And it is most likely 800 silver. I have a similar one, almost identical, to be honest, that is, the center bullet is chrysoprase, and the outside bullets, or the outside cabochons, is also chrysoprase, but in just a slightly different color. The outside ones are a little bit more on that kind of brighter green, like that, or that kind of like mossier green. And then the inside one is that kind of lighter opaque green. It's super pretty. And this is all turquoise, and I'm betting this is real turquoise and real turquoise. And my feeling is that the auction house didn't know how to describe it, and that's how I got a good deal on it. Because the one that I had, I have it, and I have it for sale, and I believe I have it up for $200, and it's gotten plenty of attention, so I'm pretty comfortable at that price. So yes, that is a big score right there. Big score, because that's just a beautiful, beautiful piece right there. Then where's my Larimar lovers? Look at this Larimar. This is incredible. This is unsigned, and there is a 925 right there though. But look at that Larimar. That is just a fabulous piece of Larimar. And I don't know if you can get much higher quality than that. That is just incredible Larimar, incredible. So I was pretty happy to find that one. Pretty darn happy. And then I found this little cross right here, which is just adorable. Just an adorable little cross. And last but not least, found this little ring. And that was in the estate sale as well. So, what do you guys think? Got some good ones. I think I've got some good ones. It's probably one of my favorites is this though. So let's just stick him down here. Yeah, lots of brooches, lots of sterling, some beautiful sterling pieces, some bling, just some great pieces today, I think. So let me know how you think I did. Let me know what your favorite pieces are. I have one more tray of jewelry, but I'm gonna, since we're at almost 40 minutes now, I'm gonna end this right now, and we'll do the actual haul from the flea market today. I'll do maybe on my video tomorrow. And many of these pieces will be available in my next sale. If you are a channel member, you are more than welcome to reach out to me, and I will go ahead and let you pick out what you would like. Oh, and I forgot, I did get this ring as well. If you've been watching me show it off, this is a Mars and Valentine ring. This is a more modern maker, but this is all sterling silver, and these are smoky topaz around it. These are not though, these are glass, but and this is a intaglio etched cameo with a flower underneath. So just thought you might like to know about that. Oh, and look at the fabulous band. And this ring here is a size 8. Size 8. It's a very, it's a pretty tight 8, I would say, because of probably the thickness and the heaviness of this ring, but it's a size 8. So anyway, I just wanted to share everything that I got. This is actually from the weekend. I'll share everything that I got from from today, probably on a video tomorrow. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you again, and love you all. We'll see you later.